Hey, what's up everyone, Gurkirat here. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite genres of anime, this genre being sports anime. I specifically wanted to talk about the impact of sports anime in Japan and in a global scope. So what is the impact of sports anime? For a lot of people, watching anime is an escapist hobby. They use it to de-stress and get away from the things that are bothering them in their day-to-day life. There's also this generalization made by outsiders looking into the anime community that because of the escapism aspect of watching anime, you can't really improve your life and build social connections if you're just spending your free time watching anime, as it's a hobby that you can do with no one else around, all by yourself. I don't really have any issues with the escapism aspect of watching anime, as a lot of the time, watching anime is just a hobby for a lot of people. However, I think that the thing that differentiates sports anime from other genres of anime is the fact that after watching a good sports anime, a lot of people actually want to participate in the sport that the anime was about. Sports anime pushes against the negative image of anime fans being people that are lazy and antisocial. Because people want to take part in an activity that is social, you have to go out and actually play the sport that you're interested in. And a lot of times it involves being part of a team, so you have to learn team building activities and how to interact with people that you might not get along with, but you have the common interest of the sport that you're interested in. So you have to learn how to get along with people that you may not like. And there's also the aspect of exercising being inherently ingrained into the sport, so it fights against the stereotype of anime fans being lazy. Basically, watching a good sports anime makes people want to go outside to be social and active. What was Haikyuu's impact on volleyball in Japan? You can find a lot of accounts online about people getting interested in a sport after having watched an anime that focused on that sport. Whether it was ice skating with Yuri on Ice, basketball with Slam Dunk, or volleyball with Haikyuu. While anecdotal accounts are nice, you can actually find numbers where it shows how the Haikyuu anime and manga positively affected the popularity of volleyball in Japan. There was a documentary done a few years back by NHK, a huge broadcasting corporation in Japan, where they showed how boys volleyball participation went up as the Haikyuu manga was being published. While an argument could be made that Haikyuu wasn't the sole reason that volleyball became more popular in Japan at the time, I would argue that it was at least a major factor and one of the main reasons why it happened. Slam Dunk also had a similar effect with basketball's popularity in Japan back when it was being published in the 90s. What is my personal experience with sports anime and manga? Over the years, I've watched a handful of sports anime such as Yuri on Ice, Hajime no Ippo, and Haikyuu, among a few others, and I've also read a sports manga which is Slam Dunk, and it's actually one of my favorite manga in general, as I think it transcends just being a sports manga. No matter which sports series I'm watching or reading, I think that when it gets to a really high part, I usually want to go out and play the sport as well. I already liked basketball before I read Slam Dunk, but as I was reading it, I think it reignited a passion in the game of basketball that I hadn't felt since I first started playing it as a kid. I know that there are a lot of people out there that feel the same way after they finish a great sports series. It can reignite old passions that you had or start new ones. That is what I think the impact of sports anime is. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please leave a like, as it really helps the channel out, and also subscribe with notifications on, as then you'll be notified of when I post new content. And also, comment down below if you've ever gotten into a sport because of an anime that you watched or a manga that you read. I'd really like to know if that's happened for you as well. Well guys, that's all I really have for this one. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.